Welcome
to another episode of
Lyrical Breakdown.
I'm Lisa.
And I'm Brad.
And we're on episode number 21.
21. We're legal.
Yes.
You
Woohoo.
can drink now.
Yay. All right. So today's song is Hallelujah.
Hallelujah for 21.
Yep. By Leonard Cohen. Also,
It's Leonard.
Huh?
I think it's just pronounced Leonard, ain't it?
Leonard. Oh, yeah. Well, if you like the fancy way, it's Leonard. Leonard Cohen. Also, he's the songwriter. It was off the album Various Positions.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Leonard. Calm down, buddy.
1984.
That's pretty racy for a guy.
Yes. Various Positions in 1984. The drink of the day is number 3 on our whiskey shots. So, if you've listened to the last previous 2 or you haven't, go listen to the last 2 because we are doing a shot per episode. We've recorded these in a row, so this is the third one.
Back to back.
Yeah, so this will be our third shot.
So we did it. The first one was the Wild Turkey American Honey.
Yes, so far that's my favorite. That's leading.
So far, my favorite has been Lost Superior.
Okay, so that's the second one we did.
Yeah, and this one is
Skewball
Peanut Butter Whiskey.
Yeah. It's a newer one. I don't remember when it released, but it is a newer kind of whiskey.
This one's 70 proof, so it's probably I think it's the weakest of the bunch.
Yeah, the honey, the American honey was 71, and the Lost Superior was 80. So
I don't know if like peanut butter whiskey is meant to be like on its own.
I don't know.
Is it meant to be mixed? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Never had
It's
peanut
a
butter
new
whiskey.
thing, so we're gonna try it. I like what they have on the bottle though. They're like To the Misfits, Black Sheep, and Screwballs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
It's a whiskey with natural flavors, and it contains peanuts, guys. So if you have a peanut allergy, don't try this. Or if there is somebody that claims they have a peanut allergy, but yet they're drinking this, you know to call them out on that, and you can eat your peanut butter sandwiches next to them now.
Right.
So, you know.
In case that's ever a problem, you're good now.
Yeah. So, let's try that.
We're going to try it. Here we go. All right.
It really...
Cheers first.
Cheers.
Click.
It really does smell like peanut butter.
It does. Very peanut buttery smelling.
I can smell the whiskey too, obviously, but my first thing is, whoa, peanut butter. It's weird. And I just made peanut butter bars, guys. Like,
yeah, so it's good
really
timing.
nummy peanut butter bars, and it smells like that. It's so weird.
All right, we're going to try it.
Yeah, I'm scared, though.
Bottoms up.
Mm-hmm.
That
is,
weird.
That is weird.
It's not bad.
No.
It's not a bad thing.
That's a lot of peanut butter is so weird.
It was very peanut buttery.
Wow. If you like peanut butter, I think you will like this whiskey.
It's not very sweet, though. So it's not like an extremely sweet peanut butter.
No, it's
like
like
if you got a
eating
fat-free peanut
peanuts.
butter.
Like if you're eating peanuts. Peanuts themselves, when you're eating peanuts, are not that sweet. You know what I mean? Like, the butter part of it is sweet, but the peanuts themselves, that's not you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. You know.
This is weird. It's so
it's not
weird.
bad.
It's good. There's a drink, though, that has this in it with, like, some heavy whipping cream or, like, heavy cream and some other things. And I can see why that maybe would be really good.
Right. There's maybe your chocolate liqueur that you have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, might be onto something.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to mix this with some drinks, guys. This is actually...
That's pretty good.
It's pretty good. So, we've had all 3. What one is your favorite?
I'm going to stick with my Lost Superior. I think that's a very good whiskey.
I'm thinking this peanut butter one is my favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I like peanut butter.
I think it's good, but I don't think it's not a standalone whiskey. You're not going to grab a bottle and pour a...
Well, I wouldn't anyways, so that's where I'm going with this. Like, I wouldn't just drink straight whiskey. If I was going to have my amaretto sour with whiskey, I would probably do the Lost Superior or the Wild Turkey because I don't think this would be good in that.
No.
If I was going to do, like, I am very interested though to try a mixed drink with this in
Yeah.
it to see what I think of that.
Mm-hmm.
But if I was going to be sipping on it alone, I prefer this one. I prefer the peanut
You would
butter
drink
whiskey.
this by itself before the rest of them.
Yes.
I wouldn't.
Mhm.
But it's not bad. It's got good flavor. It's smooth.
It is pretty
Doesn't have a
smooth.
bad aftertaste or nothing.
But I can see why people are kind of jumping on this bandwagon. It is a different kind of whiskey,
Mm-hmm.
you know, instead of your other whiskeys that have been around for a while. It's something new.
Yeah.
People like new toys, so to say.
Yeah, I like it because it's not as sweet as like the honey whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I mean, I could probably like do one little drink of it if I was drinking it straight,
Mm-hmm.
but I could see it being interesting to use for mixing.
Yeah,
You probably really
definitely.
make some good drinks.
Well, I would definitely recommend it, though. I think if you
Oh, yeah.
haven't tasted it, you should. It's about $26 for the bottle.
Screwball.
Screwball. Yep.
It's good.
It
Try
is
it.
good.
I would. Yeah, I mean, you're definitely not
doesn't
going to
have
waste
a-
your money.
Doesn't have a bad aftertaste or anything
No.
like that. Nothing's hit me.
That's where a lot of times I like whiskey. I try a lot of different whiskeys,
Yeah, because it doesn't have the aftertaste.
but some of them have that.
Oh.
Almost gives you like cotton mouth when you're done or something.
Oh, none of the three that we just
No.
did, though, none of them have bad aftertaste
No.
and none of them give you that cotton mouth.
Right. They're all
so
good.
they're all three of them are good.
Maybe I'll
And they're
mix
good
them
for
all three
different
together.
ones, but like to me, the straight, like if I'm going to do the straight up sipping, it would be this one.
Right. That's probably why I like the Lost Superior more because it's more whiskey. It's like,
Right.
you know what I mean? It's got a little bit of citrusy and honey flavor to it, but it's more whiskey
Right.
flavored. But that Screwball, I wonder if they make like normal whiskey too.
I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, well, I didn't see any bottles with that.
I'll have to check
But
them out.
maybe they will.
It's really good though.
Yeah. All right. So the lyrics to Hallelujah. I chose this song because I like this song. There's been a few different people that have sang it. Pentanix is one of the ones that I like, but they have slightly different lyrics than what was originally written. And even Leonard or Leonard, however you want to say his name,
Depends on how fancy you want to be.
he even sang it differently. We listened to two versions.
Right.
And I've got to say, I'm not a big fan of him as a singer.
No, he wasn't.
He's-
He wasn't very good.
Kind of like almost tone deaf to me
Right.
in a way. It was really weird.
It
to
reminds me
listen
of how
to
I
him.
would probably sound if I sang.
So you say. But I do like this song. So but
Yeah.
I've never really known what it was about.
Right.
So I've
always
chose
heard
it.
like the Jeff Buckley version.
Right. And I
So-
like his version, and that's the one that became the
Yeah.
most popular.
Yeah.
And so
Jeff Buckley's really cool. He
Yeah.
does some good stuff.
so we're gonna do the original lyrics though.
Yeah.
And
So
we're
there's
gonna-
actually less lyrics to this than the
than
original.
the
one.
other ones. Yeah.
But there's so many little bit of variations and
Yeah.
things that.
So we'll see how he wrote it at first and kind of see if we can kind of like decode it because I'm a little confused.
Yeah, reading through it, first read through, it seems like he had no idea what he's singing about.
So yeah. All right. Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen or Leonard, whatever. Now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing Hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew ya. She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. You say I took the name in vain. I don't even know the name. But if I did, well, really, what's it to you? There's a blaze of light in every word. It doesn't matter which you heard, the holy or the broken. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I did my best. It wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth. I don't come to fool you. And even though it went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah. And then there's a bunch of hallelujahs, so I'm not going to sing all those.
Bunches of them.
Bunches. So
So-
that's it. So at first, I mean, it kind of almost sounds like it's like, you know, kind of like a holy hallelujah. And then all of a sudden it takes a sinister move to like some kind of like S&M type stuff going on.
Whoa.
Like she's tying you to a kitchen chair, she's cutting your hair, and then it ends with like back with the Lord. I was so confused.
I don't think it's quite that R-rated.
Oh,
But
really?
it could be, maybe. I mean, maybe Leonard was the man. So let's do a lyrical breakdown.
Okay.
Now, I've heard there was a secret chord that David played, and it pleased the Lord. So, I mean, that's very musical based at this point.
Is it? Or is it biblical?
There was
David?
a secret chord that David... Well, I mean, David, yeah. It's for the Lord, but
So it's a
like
mix.
based on music.
Sure.
This whole little verse is.
Okay.
But you don't really care for music, do you? I don't know what he's talking about there. Who he's talking to. We'll just... So now I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do you? So I don't know who he's talking to at this moment.
I don't know. Maybe that one.
But it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, which are all chords. And,
Yes.
you know, progressions and stuff. The minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing hallelujah. So maybe the please the Lord, but you don't really care for music. So maybe the Lord is talking about the Lord, that like he liked the chord, but he didn't know, he don't really care for music kind of thing. Or he's talking to somebody else.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You could almost read it both ways. Like David played and it pleased the Lord, but like normally he didn't really like music, but he liked this one.
So it goes the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift.
The baffled king.
Composing hallelujah.
Yep.
Maybe that's where hallelujah came from, or maybe that's the progression. I'm not very, like, I've played guitar for over 20 years now, but I've never dived into music theory and stuff like that. I have no idea what some of, singing like hallelujah. I mean, is that the kind of the chords that
maybe
the minor and the major? And, I don't know. Sounds good, anyways.
Yeah.
If you don't know nothing about music, then just believe me.
Okay.
If you do, then just ignore me. Your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. So your faith was strong, but you needed proof. So like back in, like you needed proof. Like proof is like how strong your faith is. Is that what he's saying?
Well,
you saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty and the moonlight overthrew you.
So maybe you got sidetracked in believing in the Lord?
No, I was thinking like your faith was strong, but you needed proof. So basically like you thought your faith was strong, but then once you're presented with temptation.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
That is not at all what you just said.
That's what I meant.
Well, what you meant and what you said are completely different things, let me tell you.
That's what I meant. Yeah. Completely in my head. Yeah. That's exactly what I meant.
Well, maybe it would have made more sense on the first bottle of whiskey and not the third.
Okay.
Her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you. So I think that's what you were tempted with that temptation, and then you failed.
That's exactly what I said.
She tied you to a kitchen chair. She broke your throne and cut your hair. So basically, like Jesus had his throne and his hair. So like, basically, she cut his hair, took his throne.
Took his belief.
Yeah, you could say it that way too. And from your lips, she drew the hallelujah.
So is that a good hallelujah? Like, hallelujah. Like, I'm just like...
I don't think it's a faithful hallelujah.
It's
more...
tormented hallelujah?
It might be more your R-rated hallelujah.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm telling you. She liked whips and chains.
I don't think it quite goes that far. She took his innocence.
Okay.
So basically, he failed that temptation.
Yes, he did.
You say I took the name in vain. I don't even know the name.
So he
So
completely
this guy,
forgot.
I mean, is it a different story?
No.
It's like a completely different story.
Like, he probably was in the throes of passion and said, God. Like, oh, God. And, and then, like, they're like, you took the name in vain. And, like, at this point, he doesn't even remember who God is.
I don't know. It almost seems like a different point of view on this one.
Okay.
You say I took the name in vain. I don't even know the name. But if I did, well, really, what's it to you?
This is none of your business.
Right. There's a blaze of light in every word. It doesn't matter which you heard, the holy or the broken. Hallelujah. So I think there's two different.
Or the orgasmic hallelujah. Just saying.
All right. Let me go there. But I think there is two different sides of the hallelujah.
Yeah,
So,
I get that.
the holy or the broken.
Yeah.
So the broken was obviously your version,
Mm-hmm.
and the holy was
So, like,
the other
he
version.
but he tempted, or she tempted him,
And he
and
failed.
he failed, and now he doesn't even know who God is. He totally
No,
went down
It's a
that
different
rabbit hole.
perspective of hallelujah. It's not the same story. It's not the same person.
Okay.
The first one was your faith was strong, because the first line was how hallelujah came about,
Mm-hmm.
the chords and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord, the baffled king, composed hallelujah. So he didn't know nothing about music, but he liked the chord, and that's how hallelujah came about.
Oh.
The second one was this person thought his faith was strong,
Mm-hmm.
and then it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
At least not to that temptation. So that's the broken hallelujah. And this one's like saying you took the name in vain. I don't even know the name. So this person's not religious at all. It doesn't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And so it doesn't matter which you heard, the broken or the holy or the broken hallelujah.
Okay. I see where you're going. Okay.
Then the last one, I did my best. It wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth. I didn't come to fool you. Even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah. So this
All right.
person's like your typical, I think that I did my best.
Right.
Wasn't much. I couldn't feel, so I tried to touch. I've told the truth. I didn't come to fool you. Even though it all went wrong, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue. I think that's kind of like your typical, like, I'm not a bad person.
Right.
You know?
So
I didn't
here
do
I
anything
am.
wrong. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't.
Right. But like now I can see you and I'm gonna say hallelujah because like just give me a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I get ya.
I think it's just different versions.
Of what hallelujah.
Like different, can mean to different people.
I get ya. Okay.
That's how
You're
I take
so
it.
smart.
Well, I could be completely wrong,
I mean, but it seems
but it seems legit.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. So
I wish I knew more about music theory. If like the way they sing hallelujah is like the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major,
Mhm.
lift. I wonder if that
well,
has anything.
hallelujah. I mean,
Yeah. So
so
I
it
don't know
could
shit
be.
about fourths and fifths.
Yeah.
And
I don't know either, but I mean,
majors
you
and
can.
minors.
It's a broken up word, so you can sing it
Right.
obviously on
So I wonder if
different-
it's sung that way. Maybe that's
right. That makes sense.
yeah.
Okay.
If anybody knows, let me know if I'm right.
So Leonard Cohen is a Canadian singer.
Canadian.
Yeah,
Wow,
Canadian, eh? He was originally released on his album Hallelujah. This song was originally released on various positions, which is very like,
I think he's the second verse guy.
Yeah, he's definitely the second
He's the guy
verse
tied
guy.
to the chair.
It achieved little initial success. Well, I mean, I can kind of see why. It was not that great
He's
of a
not that
song.
good.
He's not that great. The song found greater popular acclaim though, or through a recording by John Cale, which inspired a recording by Jeff Buckley.
I'd be interested to read the lyrics, the extra lyrics that were added in the later versions of the song.
Right.
But
Well, I didn't give them to us this time, so maybe in another episode we could break down the rest of the lyrics. Let's see
Maybe.
what other people have wrote.
I mean, this is the original. This is how the song
Yes.
was written, so it's I'm not cheating you.
So he was born in Canada to a Jewish family in the 1930s. He then moved to Hydra. I don't know where that is. Where in the first half of the 1960s, he wrote and published several novels. Several novels and collections of poetry. A simple but deep voice, classical guitar. I think they're just messing with me now. Arpeggios? What is that
Arpeggio.
word? Arpeggios? What's that?
It's-
Guitar arpeggio?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like basically kind of when you do a chord, but you play the single notes like in a pattern.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Unless I'm wrong, but that's how I've always understood it.
Okay. And above them, stories of platonic and non-platonic love. Suzanne. Goodbyes. So long, Marianne. Hey there. That's no way to say goodbye. Tales of a claustrophobic world on the verge of an apocalypse. Stories of streets and damned souls in search of redemption.
Damn. Get it, Leonard.
This is how Leonard Cohen made his way in the world of music at the age of 33. It was 1967, and the album was called Songs of Leonard Cohen. Interesting. Before various positions, other records followed. Songs from a Room, Songs of Love and Hate, Recent Songs, A Full of Sin and Redemption, Sex and Holiness.
Damn, Leonard. Hey, calm down.
Like
You're getting busy up in Canada,
Yeah.
ain't he?
Although various positions had true milestones in the Canadian singer-songwriter's discographic, whatever that word is.
Let me see. Where you at?
Discography?
Discography. Yeah, it's like his music.
Okay. The producers were quite skeptical. That's why it was released later in the USA. Are you laughing at me?
No, I'm laughing with you.
But Cohen, as he revealed in an interview, took his little revenge thanks to one of the songs belonging to the album Hallelujah. So far, there are 2 official versions, one recorded for various positions, and another one with different lyrics recorded live in 1988, then inserted in Cohen Live in 1994. That must have been the
there you go.
second one we listened to.
Yeah.
In the lyrics, there is a first of all, the sex-religion dualism, 2 topics often present in many other songs of the Canadian. The lyrics start with David, king of Israel, who, by playing the harp, can calm the evil soul of Saul, his predecessor. Playing the harp. Like, harp was never mentioned in the song. I don't know how he knows David was playing the harp.
Well, you
Unless
say it's
maybe...
playing a chord.
Oh, well, does that
Doesn't mean a
necessarily
guitar.
mean a harp, though?
Doesn't mean
I
it's
guess
not.
the angels are always playing harps, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like
It's
those
just,
little
I mean, a chord's a
angels?
chord. It doesn't-
Okay. The baffled king composing Hallelujah, David is always the protagonist of this phrase, and his perplexity comes from the fact that despite being chosen by the Lord, he could not help but follow his own human nature. In fact, he became the lover of Bathsheba, wife of Uriah the Hittite, a committing adulterer.
Oh,
They-
so that
they-
first one's about David?
I guess,
The second, or the second verse is about David?
yeah, I guess so.
Attaboy, David.
Man, those names are hard to say, though. Oofed.
Well, that's why they're all dead now.
Yeah. The following verses always continue through religious metaphors, but the meaning remains unclear. No, I think we established what the meaning was.
Oh, yeah, I
like
nailed
your
it.
versions.
I got that 100%.
Yeah. You nailed it. There are those who see the end of a love story in these metaphors and those who think it's praise for music. I don't get praise for music at all. Like the very first verse.
Yeah, that's the only thing I got out of it.
But the rest of it has really nothing to do with the music. It's to do with the like.
I mean, I'll stand before the Lord of Song with nothing on my tongue but hallelujah.
Well, yeah. So it started with music, kind of like progressed with like how people took their hallelujah, the Lord, and then it ended with music again.
Right.
So.
Yeah. Those people, they might talk fancier than me, but they don't got me beat.
Right. Regarding the meaning of the song, Leonard Cohen said, "This world is full of conflicts and full of things that cannot be reconciled. But there are moments when we can reconcile and embrace the whole mess. And that's what I mean by hallelujah. The song explains that many kinds of hallelujahs do exist, and all the perfect and broken hallelujahs have equal value. It's a desire to affirm my faith in life, not in some formal religious way, but the enthusiasm with emotion. So no
Damn,
love,
Leonard.
no euros, no praise for music, but a huge hug to every situation that life offers us. Many of us ask ourselves what the meaning of hallelujah is, but probably every thesis is wrong and right at the same time, since music is subjective and everyone can attribute different meanings to it.
Damn, me and Leonard just became best friends.
Yeah. You might not have liked how he sang, but you like his philosophy in
Yeah.
life.
And after like kind of at least getting my take on the lyrics,
Mm-hmm.
I think you kind of, I don't know, you appreciate the song a little more than,
Yeah.
And then Leonard, you're not that great of a singer, but you
But
did
he
good
wrote
as far
a
as
really,
writing.
he did write a really great song.
Yeah.
This song has been sung by pretty much every artist out there.
Yeah.
I've seen so many cover this song.
Yeah. If you watch The Voice
So,
or American Idol, and all
yeah.
that, it's always on there. And I've never listened to the lyrics really, besides Hallelujah, obviously.
Right. 'Cause that's what you hear mostly. But,
But
I mean, it
it's
really
kinda cool,
is
actually.
a cool song when you
And a
break
cool
it
concept,
down.
like who thinks of that? There's like Hallelujah. How many different ways are people presenting this word, basically?
Right.
And that's kind of cool. I mean, I would have never thought of writing a song like that.
Right. And he did.
He did.
So props
And
to
he did good.
Leonard.
Leonard, good job, buddy.
Okay, first of all, let me just say though before we go, is that not how you say Leonard DiCaprio? Is that not how you spell Leonard DiCaprio's first
You
name?
could be right. You're better at that than I am. I'm a simple man.
I could be wrong, but I think when I see that, like, I think of Leonard DiCaprio,
Well,
and
if I
that's
ever
why
meet
I said
him,
Leonard.
I'm going to call him Leonard. And if he corrects me, then he's probably not alive yet. Is he still alive?
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, he looked old in that video, and
He
that was
did
in the
look,
80s. So.
yeah, that he did look older in that video. He could be old. I mean, he could be still alive, but I doubt it. I think he's probably. I'm not going to Google it. So, anyways,
But
I think you've all heard this song, but maybe you've never actually decoded
Right.
it. So,
and I'm curious about the extra lyrics now. What he added to it?
yeah, we'll have to check that out.
It sounds like he added the extra lyrics,
That's
and
kind
then
of
everybody else is covering that version.
unless that
No.
John Cale did, and
Who?
he then, because it said that his version achieved little initial success. The song found greater popular acclaim through a recording by John Cale, which inspired Jeff Buckley. So, I mean, we'd have to see if Jeff Cale maybe added to it, and then Leonard's like, oh, damn, I like that song. I'm going to sing it now. I don't know.
Right. That could be.
We'd have to, we'll check that out
Yeah.
and maybe update you on a future podcast.
Maybe we'll go through several of our old podcasts and discuss some of the songs that we've maybe learned
Yeah, maybe.
things since then. That'd be a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah.
Good idea, Lisa.
Later on in the later on the episodes, though,
yeah,
not
like
yet.
when we're big and famous and stuff.
Yeah. On a live, event, maybe we can do that.
Live? That'd be
yeah,
cool.
that'd be cool.
So,
All right, so
it's a cool song. I dig
Yeah.
it. I mean, I think I probably respect it or like it more now than I did before because I never really understood
paid
it. But
attention. Yeah,
understanding his thought process behind the song is,
it's interesting when
and
you
I
kind
like
of
that
do that.
about songs. I like you learn what they're thinking or more about the artist kind of thing. It just makes you appreciate the song more.
Right. Yeah.
So
for sure.
good job, Leonard.
Yeah. And check
Oh,
out all three of
Leonard.
these whiskeys. Make a whiskey night. Invite people. Get these whiskey bottles and have some whiskey
Yeah.
tasting because it's pretty good.
Yeah. So Skewball is the peanut butter whiskey. Very good.
Yeah,
It's a cool bottle.
the bottle too, if you look and take it up, there's this whole thing on the inside. You can't read it from the outside.
Oh, I
You have
didn't
to
see
read
that.
it in the bottle.
Oh, that's trippy.
So it's like, and it's hard to read though. An individual who is not afraid to stray from the cliche thing in life, a black sheep, one who has the courage to stand alone, but rarely goes because their unique spirit attracts an open-minded crew. And then it says, it's hard to read it. I can't read the last part of it, but
Let me
it's
see it.
in the bottle. It's so weird.
I don't have the light over here.
Yeah, you need to well, actually light it up. I think it's easier. Hold it up to that.
No.
No?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Oh, okay.
Well, when I finish this bottle,
We'll tear the label off and we'll look at
well, you
it.
don't need to tear it. Once you finish the whiskey, you'll be able to read it.
Oh, that's true. Good thinking.
Yep.
Okay. Well, we hope you enjoyed this podcast.
Yes.
And join us next week for another one.
Yep. I don't know
right.
what's going to be next week. But
I don't know yet either.
it'll be
I
a
haven't
surprise to
written
all
it.
of us.
Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.